Thank you for watching this video. Subscribe to my channel. I just want to remind you of something. I've said it before, but I have to repeat it because people learn through repetition. And I want you to understand this. Satan cannot drive out Satan. Or let me say it better, Satan cannot cast out Satan. A kingdom cannot be divided against itself. A house divided against itself will fall. Why am I repeating this? It's because a lot of people are facing stuff that obviously have their satanic origin. But what do? They are going to satanic methods to get rid of something that has a satanic origin. What are you doing then? You are replacing the demons instead of casting them out. Or people go to methods that do work but are not in line with Christ. As I mentioned before in the video I made today, in which I used that bottle of orange juice as a parable, the enemy has counterfeits. Prayer, people that pray to the Most High, they pray. People that are in agreement with Christ are praying, but you also have Buddhists are praying, Hindus are praying, you have Wiccans are praying. So prayer is something that everyone can do. How do you know if prayer is in line with Christ or not? That's why you ought to agree with Christ. Because let me tell you, when people of religion go to their religious deities and pray, it works. That's why they do it. And they do get certain short-term fixes. So it works. But it's not in line with Christ. You know why? Because okay, let me give an illustration for you now. Let's say you have demon A that comes in. Just call it demon A, okay? Demon A comes in and causes a lot of misfortune in the harvest. Let's say you have a farming community and there is misfortune in the harvest for 2 years long. And finally people found out that it's a demon behind the scenes doing it. So the people of that community, they go to a warlock to put some spell on the farm. And it works. The next year there's just much harvest. What has happened now? There was this demon hanging around over there. When they went to the warlock, and the warlock did his prayer and his rituals, a bigger demon came by and told the smaller demon back off. So the smaller demon that caused the poverty backed off. So poverty was cast out. But that taller one brought another demon in. A demon that caused satanic prosperity. And in order for the satanic prosperity to work, they had to bring a sacrifice. So they killed some animals for it. What happened here? You had one demonic infestation that was exchanged for another one. And the second one was less damaging economically. So people thought, okay, now the farm is bringing forth many crops. They don't have financial struggles anymore. There's food on the table. So because there was this improvement in circumstances, people falsely believed things went better. That's not what's going on here. That demon that caused that satanic prosperity, that satanic prosperity also caused jealousy and bitter envy in the people around, because only their farm had so many crops growing. Well, they didn't even have to sow a lot, and the crops kept coming up. Anyone would have looked at that farm would have think those people are blessed because look at how many crops they have. No, the prosperity was caused by a demon. Why would a demon do that? Aren't demons serving Satan who comes to kill, steal, and destroy? Well, yes. This is the plan. There were demons that wanted to bring misfortune to the community. So they sent one demon over there to cause crop failure. When the people found out that there was a demon, they went to a warlock to get some charm. Then that demon that was sent had to leave so the other demon could come with the prosperity. Because demons knew once these people get this prosperity, it's going to cause dissatisfaction in others. And once this dissatisfaction was inside of people, now the demons could move into those people. So you get what I'm saying here? If you are not renewed in your mind, then the solutions you are looking for will not be in line with Christ. So you will not have permanent solutions. You will only have short-term fixes. And each of those short-term fixes will have side effects that you don't foresee. I've seen this happen, that people go to the paranormal, or people go to people in retired cars, or they look at their horoscope, and there are times it works, but there's always another issue that comes up they need to fight. Then another one, then another, then another one. Now don't get me wrong here. As a believer, during this lifetime, you will face persecution. Because don't think you can fix persecution just like, no. No. You will face persecution as long as you live, because you follow Christ. So from time to time, here and there, you will encounter persecution. So you're not going to look for a fix to avoid persecution, because Christ said you will have persecution. But persecution is what you can expect. I'm not saying you have to condone it and put up with it, but you will have it, and you will have attacks upon your well-being, and especially upon your faith. But poverty, sickness, and hauntings, such things, no believer ought to tolerate. But the issue is, a lot of believers have been tricked into seeking paranormal assistance that comes in the name of Christ. It's one thing when you go to a clairvoyant who reads tarot cards and you only know it's of the devil. It's another thing if you have a so-called pastor in a church that has the same spirit of divination, but they use the name of Christ and Bible verses. In the second case, you don't know that something is wrong, because she thinks are working, she thinks from the Holy Spirit, while it's not. Now look, it's not always easy to detect deception. It isn't. So don't just point a finger based upon a few facts. Look at the bigger picture. And that's why I'm telling you, test the spirits. You don't test the spirit always by just asking spirits, because of course he will lie to you. Come on. Those are lying spirits, of course they lie. Look at the outworking. Who is winning in the long term? Is the Most High being glorified in the long term? Will it build up people's faith? Or is it just a short-term relief? And after a while, you'll have to go through a similar thing again, or worse will happen in its place. It's not an easy thing, but learn to look at the bigger picture, please. With that being said, train is coming soon. Agree with Christ and be at peace.